Dre, what are you doing?
Hey,
Welcome back to Chicago. Go ahead. Go ahead. What'd you say?
no, I was just saying, like, if I get off track or something like that, clip it. You feel me?
I got you. Yo, welcome back. This is Chicago 45. Another episode from the ones. I am your gracious and lovely host, Darae. We are sitting down with another fly, young, jiggy kind of guy, and he's working hard. If you don't know, this
Yes,
guy's
sir.
name is Jawan. Say what's up, Jawan.
What's going on, guys? Proud to be here on the ones with my boy Darae. But yeah, my name is Jawan. Some of you might know me as Others Very Own or JL. Previously known as Chosen, back when I was doing a little bit of music on the side. But hell, it's good to be out here with my guy Darae. You want me to kick right into like introducing myself and whatnot?
No,
What I do
you
and
know,
whatnot?
I got you.
Oh,
So
okay. I'm gonna let you handle it then.
I got you. Okay, so Jawan, you're friends with a good friend of mine, a real childhood friend of mine, big Romy Rome. You know, we don't call him Rome.
Yeah.
And you
Oh,
guys
wrong.
create clothes.
Yes, sir.
You do your own stuff, and he does his own stuff, right? All right.
Right.
So,
You got
and
it.
the name of your clothing line is what again?
Uh, it's Other, but it used to be Other World. So, uh, Other is a collaboration between me and my younger brother. We both run that together. I'm more the creative director, although he does play a part in that. But he handles most of the graphics and anything in that nature. That's all him. He handles all of that. But more so, me, I handle more of the logistics side of things and uh, do the marketing and whatnot. So
Okay.
been running Others since 2017. Started off as Otherworld, like I mentioned to you, but now we dropped that and just running with the nameplate Other. And we want to show the world that we're far from normal.
Ah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So not the weirdos, but other.
No, not wither, not weirdos, but Other. You feel me? Like
Okay.
that category, you would check that off instead of if you're Caucasian, Black, Asian, you know what I'm saying, you Other.
Others. Okay, cool. Hey, so first off, I want to tell y'all I need some of that merch that y'all dropped. That y'all had that pop-up shop. I'm not at home in Chicago, so I can't reach and get none. So
I'm
if y'all
already
got
rapping, man.
anything in the basement, I'm gonna send you the address.
Bro, we might got a sample somewhere for you, but we sold out. G, that shit was crazy.
Okay, so for the people who not understand what we're talking about, you guys did a 2021. Is this year, right?
No, that was right at the end of 2020, the day after Christmas. Actually, was the Mess Hall Studios pop up. Pretty much the introduction, uh, for Mess Hall Studios. So, I want to just shout out Rockford Art Deli and Jared, the owner there, who gave us the opportunity to even do such a thing, especially with what's going on in the world right now. So big shout out to him. But Mess Hall Studios is pretty much a conglomerate of 3 individual brands, and then we have members that are graphic designers and whatnot. And we all came together in order to like really share our resources, the knowledge that we have, and how to become better than what our struggles are and how to push further. So shout out to all my brothers in Mess Hall Studios, man. That pop up was amazing. You feel me?
Oh man, I was watching it on Instagram as you guys were kind of like going through it, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow, people showed up. And
Right.
you sold
Right.
out.
Yes, sir.
So that how did that feel being like right at that moment? It's COVID, everybody's staying in the house, and you guys still find a way to get your ideas and wants out there and people to receive it as well as they did.
Well, to be honest, it was humbling, man. like I told you, I didn't expect for as many people to show up. I figured we might have something left over afterwards that we'd had to put up on like websites and stuff like that. But people came through with their best apparel on. You heard me?
I know.
Like they've been waiting on this outfit for the whole year, and they just came down and showed up, bro. Like I was late to my own pop up.
Are you?
um,
Hey, you showed up on Color People
bro.
Time.
To be honest, it's a long story. I still got a day job. You feel me? I was late getting out of there, and then bringing down some of the pop up. What's the word I'm looking for here?
Merch.
I was bringing not any merch, but like some of the stuff that you took pictures with down there, like our drifter. I was bringing that poster down, and it was a hassle. Gee, I didn't have the truck that I needed in order to bring it down, so I had to bring it down, holding it on the roof of the car. So it turned into a little bit of a hassle, but we made it down there, and once I was down there, it was work right away. So but
Okay.
going back to my point of it being a humbling experience, like I told you, I did not expect so many people to show up down there. I had people waiting on me, blowing up my phone, like, bro, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? We just want to see you. We want to, we just want to feel your presence here. And I had people wait for me, come back, double back to the pop up just for me being there and getting that conversation with me and stuff like that. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that did show up. And like I tell you, it was a humbling experience.
Oh man, I bet it was a humbling experience because the times we're in.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. I mean, and then just to know that people want what you guys have to offer. So it's humbling. It's beautiful to feel that energy and the people like, hey,
right.
they want to be around that energy you guys are giving off is beautiful. So let's talk about you a little bit. How did you get into this space where you wanted to create and be in this fashion space? How did you get to that? Like, was it through high school? Was it like, man, some of the big homies back in the day had some fly gear, and it was like, what was it? What turned you on?
I'd say it's a multitude of things, G. But I could always go back to the time where it was right after high school. I was kind of lost, like, okay, I want to do something. I want to make some sort of impact. How can I do that? So I branched off into like trying to make music, and I was making through connections throughout doing that, and I came across a couple brand owners, and what they were doing at the time really spoke to me. So I've always had a passion for clothing and streetwear and all sort of things of that nature, and I grabbed a hold of some of the information that I learned from these brand owners and really ran with it. And also my brother, he's always been a graphic artist. Started off doing graffiti when we were young, like what, maybe he was 10 years old when he started off, just making little characters and drawing up cars, all sort of different things. And I always knew he should do something in that field. And when I learned when I learned what I learned, that's when I came to him like, bro, we need to really do something with your talent. And I got this idea. And it started off as Otherworld. He was 16 at the time, learning graphic design in high school, and he started implementing my ideas into his schoolwork. And then he took off from there, and I just kept putting him in the right position to learn even more how to screen print. I got him a job doing screen printing. I got him another job doing screen printing, and now he's like a master screen printer. And then me myself, every day, like, well, every chance I get, I'll say I'm looking up how to run a business, how to do this, how to market it, how to find and source better blanks, better everything as far as merchandise. And now we're at where we're at now, Darae. So
So you like
it's
the
been a lot
puffy.
that went into it.
So you like the puffy to his biggie.
Definitely. Definitely, G.
Well, I mean,
I'm
because
the manager,
everybody
baby.
needs that though. Everybody needs
Right.
that. So it's nothing.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
nothing wrong with that. You know, it's nothing wrong with
Nope.
being the shaker versus the mover. Or being the mover than the shaker. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing. That's like,
Right.
how old are you? Are you the older brother?
Yeah, I'm 24 now. I'm
So
24
you
now.
supposed to did that. Look at that.
Right.
Look how
Yes,
God
sir.
works.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Oh, so it kind of it worked perfect because you're instilling the big brother life onto him and like, hey man, let's do this and almost curating what he's going to be doing because
Yeah,
some
like I
big
curate
brothers
the
don't do
mood.
that.
I curate the mood boards for him. I'm telling him, hey, you should try doing this, and then he'll take that little idea I have and you know just expound on it tenfold. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jay, man. I wish he could be here right now. He actually coming back from Denmark tomorrow, so I
Denmark.
wish he could have been on. Yeah,
What are you doing in
Denmark.
Denmark?
He got a little lady friend out there, and
Oh,
then he
oh
just
damn.
sightseeing type shit. So
Okay, he said I had
he
to go
doing, yeah,
travel.
yeah, he doing his thing, man. I love it. It inspires me. Like just him being as young as he is, already seeing the world is it's amazing.
Okay, so as far as like you're running the business and you're learning the business as you go.
Yep.
What are some things you can tell a new person that's coming into this space who want to be the Jawan, the P Diddy in this space? How do you give us some tips that we can learn it, you know, and do that? Because my little brother, like you're saying now, he's trying to do the exact same thing by creating clothes, screen printing, things like that.
Hey, all that energy that you have, dive in. Just dive straight in. What I did early on was I completely fell off. I got distracted and I got kind of discouraged. But linking up with Rome really helped me, get that ball rolling again, getting them ideas generated again. Hold on to that, especially early on. It's a snowball effect. Once the ball starts rolling a little bit, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. That consistency is what your audience is that's what they're looking for. They want to believe in you, and that starts off small and it's hard in the beginning, but as long as you keep at it, learn new things every day, and the shit'll just blow. Like this past year with COVID, everything in the world going on, riots, this, that, and the other, and we still out here managing to sell out releases. Shit just was amazing to me, G.
Where you from?
Born in Chicago to my mother and father. They moved us down here when I was I think 3 years old.
Rockford.
So I've been in Rockford for the bulk of my life. So
Okay, for those
you
who
got to
don't
say
know,
that's where I'm from.
if you're not from Chicago, I hear Chicago like he said, G, like you got to be from that place to be like, oh, okay.
Right.
I can find the regions where you're at. I'm like, okay, cool, okay, you grew up somewhere else,
Yep.
out south somewhere probably. So
Right.
all good, man. And now you're in Rockford, full on. Okay, so I don't go to Rockford when I was there. What's the fashion scene there?
There's a few different like local brands, but I mean at when it comes down to it, the bulk of people are going to some place like a Rockford Art Deli or going within the mall, Cherry Valley Mall, or just buying stuff that they see on like commercials and shit. But there's guys like me that shop off Grail, shop off Supreme Palace, and that's a really small niche of people down here. So I'd say there's a wide array of fashion, but for the bulk of it, they're just buying stuff that they see at the store. And I wish and I want people to get more into what we got going on. And however I can, I'm gonna put our brands in people's face. So that's what I'm working on right now, actually building the community up.
Oh no, for sure. I know Chicago 45. We just collabed with a little t-shirt line, well, hoodies and stuff like that. No Cap Squad. Shout out to them. So we're doing some
Okay.
with them. In the future, let us know. We want to collab with everybody. You know, we want everybody
Hey,
to
for
help us,
sure.
help them. So
For sure.
I definitely get the idea and where you're coming from as far as putting your name everywhere, putting your face everywhere, so everybody can see where you're coming from. So okay. All right, so I asked Rome a couple questions last time. I'll ask you some of the same questions because you guys in that same field. When you look on Instagram, who are like top 5 flyest people? You like, oh,
Top
he's
5.
fly or she's fly. Like them some fly mother, you know what I'm saying? Who fly? I know you probably go look down my scroll. You probably see I'm a little cool. You know, I'm casual.
Yeah. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. What's it called? Rome swear he the flyest out of the group. So
he cool. He all right, man. He all
doing
right.
his thing. I'm just I'm kind of like you. I wear. I ain't gonna go crazy with the colors or nothing like that, but I wear what I like. So, but as far as my 5 flyest, I gotta go with Blondie. He a model for Palace, but now he running his own brand, and he's been all over the place. His Instagram handle is BLONDEY, but he out of London, and I gotta big up to UK. They doing shit out there. I really love just their fashion scene, the music scene. Now I'm starting to really grow with them. Um, who else? You gotta put Bloody O up there. Bloody Osiris. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he been handling shit on the modeling scene for the longest now. I really picked up on him back in 2016. Him just working with Othxrs, Kanye, just a number of different brands actually, and then him just getting off his own fist. He just nuts with it. So that's number 2 for me. 3, I gotta big up Ian Connor just because of what he's done for fashion. I mean, there's a bunch of, stuff on the side that's going on with him and in his life that, I don't really pay attention to. I don't want to say he's doing things right or anything like that. I'm not co-signing anything, but I just what his impact is on the fashion world, I just got to give him respect. And I love the way he handled himself. Number 4. Ooh, this is where it should get a little shaky. Hmm. Who could I say? Who could I say? I gotta do some females up in here, man. I'm probably just gonna have to shout out damn, I can't even think of any off the top of my head. There's so many Instagram models now, G.
Hey,
um
you leaving out people like Rocky.
ooh,
Rocky's fly,
shit.
fly dude.
Hold on, man. Rocky up there. Lucas Sabat. Lucas Sabat. I don't know if you know who he is, but he another model that's worked with tons and tons of brands. I think he did some stuff for Dior. You know what? I'm finna go ahead. I'm finna go ahead and finish it with number 5 right here. I'm going with Cardi, man. I'm going with Playboy Cardi. That's my nigga right there.
Hey,
G.
I like her.
Her?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's real fly. Like her
Yeah.
her plaid. You know, she goes the long trenches and she's fly.
Yeah. For
Um,
sure, for sure.
who,
I haven't seen anything of that she's gotten off. I've heard of her music though.
she's fly. She's fly. Jordan
Okay.
Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson, yeah, he definitely get off. It's a couple NBA guys that get off too, like Kelly Oubre. I give him that. He be getting off too.
Kelly be snapping. He be
Yes,
doing.
sir.
He does.
Yes, sir.
Uh, Tyler Hero.
Okay. Yeah, see, like I'm telling you, it's a lot of NBA guys that's doing it. That's doing it.
Hey,
Who else?
I gotta ask you a question, right? I
What's
wouldn't
up?
I wouldn't be a fake journalist that I want to be if I don't ask you. Were you surprised with storming the Capitol? How did that make you feel?
Man, uh, to be honest, man, I work I work for a dealership, and they got that red that's in them. When that shit happened, I was just dying laughing. I'm like, look at this fucking mockery from from the Trump supporters. Y'all just goofy as hell, and y'all don't want to admit it. And when that shit happened, I went back to work just gloating. I'm like, y'all was talking this and that about, like Black Lives Matter and shit. And look at what y'all people doing. Just ignorance. I don't even know what it was for, just because your
I don't
man's
think
didn't
nobody
win.
knows.
Because your man's didn't win, you feel me? And
I don't think
shows you how
nobody,
ignorant they are.
I don't think anybody knows what they were doing it for, but I'm
Right.
with you. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was what people needed to see
Right.
from them. Because
Because they were so happy go lucky, you feel me?
hey, because it's been so crazy. I tell people the thing I've been getting kind of pissed off with on TV when they say a sentiment like, hey, America, we're not like this. We're better than
Right.
this. We're like,
Right.
time out. Who better than this? This is what y'all started on. Like, you
Mm-hmm.
started on, if you don't get what you want, you take it, you rob it, you steal it, you kill it, you rape it, you do whatever you want.
Right.
So I thought it was hilarious. I'm watching all the memes of the Spider-Man lady who went up the wall
Right.
and she fell and then broke her back.
Hey, you know what was bogus though? Just the way the police handled it. You know what I'm saying? Especially with all this just mockery of the police. You would think they would, try to at least, carry the same sentiment over for those type of people. But it really showed their true colors, man. But
Now,
like you were saying, the memes and shit was, oh man, it was
I mean, you can
all over the
you
place.
guys. I can literally, you guys can do a whole T-shirt drop of all the shit that y'all saw.
Hey, you got a point. You got a point, man.
Like literally, like, hey, y'all want, we call this buffoonery collection or some shit like that. Y'all,
Right.
you can do so much with it. I mean, I'm not surprised the police didn't do anything. I'm
Right.
not surprised the police handled them that way. I'm not surprised they even let the people with no arms and no legs get in the Capitol. I'm
Right.
not surprised about any of those things. But I do want to tell all my black people watching us, don't do that shit because they will clip your ass. You can.
Yeah, man.
It ain't happening for us.
They shooting. They shoot.
And so, growing up, you expressed that it was a more of like a mentor role, pretty much, and it was more like how this brother bond relationship and let's blossom this into something. And you saw your brother had some talent.
Yep.
So, what is the process of going into like creating that shirt for you guys? So you come down, you sit down with brother, and then what happens?
So, well, I'll give you an example of when we just pretty much came back in 2020. I came to Jay with a mood board, and he already had a couple designs that he had been working on. Both of us came with a whole new energy though. So that mood board, we ended up just scrapping out. Those designs we didn't scrap out, but we put to the side, and we just came with that new energy. Like, yo, we got to get back on our shit, and we revisited a design in the past that we did, and just said, like, how can we evolve this? And that's where we came up with the 2.0 Reaper, and we just did everything bigger and better, and then we built off of that with a couple other designs. So, our process is pretty much making sure our energies collide, which happens almost every time that we actually get together. Um, but you have your moments where his idea might be more potent, my idea might be more potent, and we just run with it like that. But sometimes we still bump heads and shit like that. Like, for instance, earlier today we had an argument. I'm on my way to work. I'm just like, bro, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you keeping up with your goals for this year? And we had a little just disagreement, but we came together right before this interview actually, and made sure we were on the same page, and now we moving forward and getting shit done. So that happens sometimes in our creative process, but we humans, everybody has this. We siblings too, so we done grown up, going back and forth, beating each other up, all sort of stuff. Me dunking his head in the pool, all sort of stuff. G.
Yeah. So that friction is supposed to be there, because
Right.
what they say,
It
pressure
it
make
ties
diamonds.
into pressure make diamonds. It ties into our design language.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see. All right, so anything special for 2021? I know you guys, we're gonna call that last part was the ball rolling for 21.
Yes, sir.
And I know it's more to come.
Right.
So what should people expect? Hold on, and then you motherfuckers got glow in the dark shit. Was that my mind? I was gonna say it was my mind.
Yes, sir.
Was that fucking with me?
Sir.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this? These niggas got glow up in it, bruh.
Right. Yeah.
Y'all still got some of that shit? Y'all still got some of that on stock?
That's sold out, man. That's sold out like first week.
Y'all feel like the dunks dropped.
Right.
Yeah, I can't. I hit you wrong, like, bro. Hey, I double pay. Should I double pay to get this shit? Yeah,
you might catch something on Grill soon. So make sure you checking out Grill, any sort of resale places. Man, no, but check it out. That glow in the dark stuff was a little idea that I had that Jay thought wasn't gonna pop up, but I was like, bro, this shit gonna hit. Watch when people see it glow in the dark. It's gonna be one of those just effects that people, haven't seen other people do. So that's how we stand out, how we, attest to our company culture. We want to be different. We want to be far from normal.
So 2021, what's coming?
2020, I'll say this. I want to better our community. We got a decent following right now. We got a decent base of people that are looking forward to what we're doing. I want to, add more value to their lives and add more value to the actual community that's around me, whether it be giving away stuff, whether it be giving back, funding to different organizations. That's what our main focus point is this year. Without building up your community, all you're doing is just hoping they'll buy something from you. That shit dead. That shit dead. I grew up watching people that inspire me give back all the time, and that's what I want to do. I've tried it before in the past with a couple giveaways that we did, but that was really only to get something in return. This time I'm just solely giving away just for the sake of giving away things.
So as far as trying to build the community, how does one go about trying to build that community?
From at this point in time, I can only give away things either merchandise wise or funding, but eventually I want to give an impact where that may be I'm opening up a new store for people to come in and receive a hot plate, all things of that nature. Open up classes, lectures, host workshops, things of that nature is what I want to get into. But right now at this point in time, I'm just going to be giving funding away, giving actual merchandise away. Okay. But I just want to make an impact as much as I can right now. That's what we want to do.
Okay. And you guys have a pretty nice little cult following, right?
Yeah, we got a decent following right now. I love who's been supporting, who's been showing love. Y'all are amazing. I swear this shit gonna pop and y'all gonna be right there with us.
Man, you know what? You're like probably I've done like I think maybe 10 or 11 interviews. I mean, a couple of them I haven't posted yet. But everybody always say that, and I always gotta stop them when they say that. There's like, man, when it pop, for me personally, if it don't pop to the masses, that's totally fine. You know what I mean? The cult following is what you want. It's like
Yeah.
it's like the underground rappers.
Right.
They following is undeniable still.
They live and breathe that nigga, or
You know what I mean?
whoever
So
that
you
person
can't
is.
like
Yeah.
who can I think of that's like a super dope underground rapper? Um damn, what's the white guy, the heavy set guy who lost a lot of weight?
What's the line?
Yeah, I can't remember his name, bro. But it's like it's huh? You on mute.
I said Rome was just calling me.
What is the guy name?
Lost a lot of weight. I
Action
know.
Bronson.
There you go. Yeah. What's it
He
called?
ain't like a
Yeah.
mainstream rapper, but his following love him.
Right. And then he started that show on Vice. He got the I forgot what his show is
The
called,
cooking
but like
show.
he going,
The
yeah,
cooking
he go
show.
out,
Going
yeah, he
around,
go
you
to a
know.
lot of get a lot of different eats and whatnot. And then he got his man Mayhem. And what's that other dude? He's a funny one to me. It's the other big boy. Shit, I forgot his name, but
They're
he's
all
funny as
funny as hell.
hell. Yeah.
Have you guys thought about doing like more like vlogging and stuff like that?
Hell yeah. I'm on my gimbal right now talking to you. This is supposed to be for like a little personal blog, but um I need to dedicate more time to it, especially learning how to do it and how to, you know, grow a following doing that stuff. I need to put that research in, but it's coming. It's coming. I'm actually working on some shit right now with a homeboy of mine, for like just some content to put out there. So
Okay. And then also you do a podcast as well.
yes, sir. The
Talk
Mess Hall
about it.
Studios podcast. That's between me, my boy Ron, Najee, and Jay. We the main core of it, but we'll have, you know, guests on. Like for instance, our first episode that went up, I think it was 2 weeks ago now. We had Shaquille or nephew Sam. He was a special guest on that. That was a really great interview and just vibe check pretty much.
Let me tell you about nephew Sam. I interviewed him, but my
Yeah,
dumb ass, I had it on an older computer, and
yeah.
the computer just and the
Dang, G.
file was on the, I had like 5 different interviews because I was moving that week.
Dang, G.
I'm
This
like,
one better not bust down, man.
no, hey bro, I got a thumb drive,
Oh,
I
for
got a
sure, yo.
computer. I'm like, so I'm like, man,
Nah, man.
I've gotten better, I've gotten equipped, but I wasn't prepared for that happening.
Yeah,
I just like the learning journeys of me trying to do this, and I was like,
right.
man,
Hey,
we had a good interview, bro. It was
yeah,
fluid. It was just he talked about his music. I'll pop the videos in, so that was nephew Sam. If you out there, bro,
right.
part
Man,
two,
shout out
part
to
two.
bro, man. Yeah, you're gonna have to get it in again, G.
No, I
What's it
told him
called?
when I come home, I want to kick it with you guys. I want to, get on the podcast and stuff like that, and see how you guys shake it because my goal next is to actual like vlogging where I'm going to like the people that I'm talking to, I'm going to their environment and then we're like sitting
Yeah,
down, we're chopping it up. I want to go there and see the 24/7 what you're doing, like, oh man, they grinding this and this. That's the goal too, to do that. Well, hopefully when COVID, get done, I'm gonna be popping on flights where I'm going to
right. I
Rockford.
think I might catch a little one here with COVID going on. I got a little something playing,
Oh man, yeah.
but
Hopefully you
yeah.
don't. Hopefully you don't, bro.
You think it? Oh, well, they're talking about it's a whole new strain of that shit now.
Yeah, we call it Superman 2.2.
Oh shit! Hell no.
It's real. It's real, man. And so far in the future, who are you looking to work with in the future? I know because your mind is you're the working man. You're like, man, who we could potentially collab with, like on a
Yeah.
major scale. Who will be?
Well, well. Let's kick it back to a smaller scale. I want to work with my boy Trey at Organized Crime this year. I definitely want to knock that out, and then my boy JT at Muse Collective. We're gonna knock those out. But on a bigger scale, hopefully we could get to somebody like a Supreme within the next 5 years. I'd love, love to do some work with them. They've been a big inspo, just growing up. watching how they handle things is one of those bucket list things that I need to get accomplished. But taking it back from there, I'd love to work with some more influencers or something, man. I don't have anybody like in particular that I'd love to work with that comes off the top of my head, but I'm sure we're gonna be working with a couple of people. I got a few people in my inbox asking for stuff right now. But I'd love to work with some rappers too, though. It's a couple underground people that I like my boy Warhol from Chicago. I don't know if you're familiar with his music, but that he bubbling right now.
It was great to sit down and finally, talk to you and chop up with you.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
Knowing you're a business person and you savvy, you're definitely somebody I'm gonna have in my pocket where I'm like, man, I got a question about this business opportunity. What you think about it?
Yeah,
So definitely somebody I'll reach out
yeah,
to.
and
How can
I
people
got
reach
no
you?
problem helping out, G. Shit. Instagram. Go check out Other World. That's OTHXR_world. That's our brand page. Go check that out. It's got everything in our bio as far as the website. You can find my uh at in there for my Instagram. That'd be Others Very Own, OTHXRSB, very own at the rest of it. But I'm on Snapchat too. I'm getting one of them link trees put up. I'm gonna get one of them. I'm gonna get one of them put up, and it's gonna be in my IG bio. But mainly there. That's where you can find me at.
Got you, man. Hey, man. On behalf of all Black young men, we appreciate you doing your job, man, and working hard.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Hey, same to you, my brother. And thank you for that, man. Anybody of our, of our color, our nature, I'm proud of, especially when it comes to this business stuff, whether it be their education or, sports. I'm proud of whoever working hard out here, man.
for sure, for sure.